So when I do my cartoons, what I like to do is I go to my mystery box of unfinished cartoons. They're all pencil on notebook paper, and I'm going to pick an easy one. I have it sort of one of my easy recent ones. I want to get something done, so I'm going to try to start with an easy one, finish it up, and then I'll have something to edit when I'm done here. Okay, so I've got my notebook, my fancy notebook paper with a pencil sketch on it, which I can do in my lap, oftentimes in the armchair or at a McDonald's while I'm sipping a beverage, just anywhere. It doesn't really matter. No fancy equipment, just pencil. So I have that, and it's nice. Frankly, I like it. In my mind, I consider the project done right now. But it's not. I can't really post that to them. I could. It would look slipshod. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a partial drawing started. I was going to draw it one way. I changed my mind, and there's a pig on a hill here in the background behind this woman, or not in the background, but underneath that woman. Anyway, I decided to go a different direction, do it as pigs in a bar instead of in a hillside. So anyway, this really wouldn't look good on the web. So I clean it up by inking it out in black and then dropping some color in with your basic program. So let me get started here. I'm just going to put a fancy, just good quality copy paper over my notebook paper, and this whole desk is a light box. And I will see how it works. I don't know how it's going to show up on the video. On my video it's sort of in my way, but hard to not. The video needs to get a good look at things. I'm going to try it this way for a while. If you can see anything, if you can't, I can add another light to the situation. We'll see how it goes. So I'm just grabbing a black pen of any kind. I'll start anywhere, but often it makes the most sense to start with the thing in the foreground, or the most for of the thing. And I'm going to start here with this. This is the pig's purse, her fancy purse that she has, and nothing special. It's just a pig purse, an average pig purse that she took with her to the bar, and there it is. That's her purse. And I'm gonna with the light box, you can sort of do some self-editing. I just moved it a little more forward. No reason for that other than I just like it that way. And this is depending on what pen I've got and how whether I've got the paper upside down or not is where it leaves these dots. And I think, sadly, I have got the paper upside down. I'm just gonna motor through it. I mean, a stickler would very likely stop, throw it out, move on. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to power through. I can fix some of the errors in the with the software side of things. So I am going to keep going with this one. And she's a nice pig. She's got a nice happy cheekbones, and she's wearing some nice glasses. Pigs like nice glasses, and she's no exception, so she's got some nice ones. So I'm just going to keep going. I'll try to talk when I'm not used to talking while I'm drawing, so bear with me here. If I go quiet, it's just because I forgot I'm making a video. And anyway, I'll just keep drawing here and trying to talk. So I'm gonna ink this up, and on a few more strokes here, I'll probably change the lighting. I'm not sure what's gonna work really well here. So I'll do that. And this is her hairdo. She's got like a big beehive type of thing going on, and she's wearing her nice bar dress. I don't know. It'd be kind of nice if I think you can see the lines. It's the screen I'm looking at that's supposed to emulate what you see. Is pretty small. Kind of hard to tell what you can and can't see. Anyway, so that's her mostly. She's got a big fancy drink. I'll go ahead and do that up. The candy cane and a umbrella. One of those big gaudy drinks that folks have. And this is supposed to be I'm going to put in a piece of corn and a chunk of celery, and it's just going to look pretty much over the top. A stupid, frilly girl's drink. Let me finish that up. Okay, so that's finished, and that's the gal. I think I'll put. I'll give her a tongue. If I give her a tongue, that makes it easier for me to drop in the color later. Now this guy, I'm gonna move it just a little. I'm gonna probably move it right there to fit his elbow into the screen, and I'm gonna try to keep my thing. I gotta remember to check the screen periodically to make sure I don't move off, move out of the shot. So this is, I suppose. So I do comics. I do web comics. I have about one official gazillion of the comics. Links will be below if I publish this one. I just thought it would be interesting for folks to see how I made them, or how I did them, or what process I went about, what is involved. Anytime you see one of my comics, know that there's almost a minimum of an hour involved in every single one. I suppose if I really jumped on it, I could do it in less. It's hard between the original sketching, the inking, and the painting on the, not really painting, but the adding color to it on the computer, and then the uploading, and by the time all is said and done, it's an hour. You know, I the long ones 3, because maybe if I go crazy on backgrounds, And I've got my hand in the way. I'm sorry about that. I've got my papers uneven, so I'm kind of, you could probably see what I'm fighting there a little bit. Anyway, so I do a webcomic, and where was I going? I was do a webcomic, and so this is one of them, and you could tell there are two pigs talking. And I don't write the dialogue at this point. I don't handwrite dialogue, but frankly, I don't have great handwriting, and so it would take a long time to do the handwriting, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to add my signature here, my date. I have a date and signature on the pencil original. I also put one on the inking, sort of as a backup, because I sometimes tend to forget to sign things. And then I'll add the dialogue separately on the computer, and I'll probably put in, I have some standard background preloaded sketches and stuff that I might drop a clock. A lot of times on this, if I'll add a clever pig related bar name. I may even have some, I got so many, but I'll probably put a pig related bar name in the background if I can find one, or an animal related one. And anyway, so I should give you a clue as to what is going on. She's saying, golly, so you're a wild hog. And he's saying, kind of in a snooty manner, obviously, that, well, we prefer the term feral hog. Yuck, yuck. Okay, it's just kind of a take on liberal attitudes about stupid nonsense stuff no one cares about. All right, so that's it. I've more or less finished the inking process. I did not alter my light. I'll do that now just because I forgot to. Let me see how it looks. Does it think it looks better that way? Doggone it. All right, well, this is an experimental video. I'll do another one just like it. We'll see how it goes. Ta-da! The finished comic right here. It's not too bad. I didn't do too much in the background. I added the sign. I gave it a little shading down below, but that's it. It's pretty much as I drew it. I think I failed a bit on conveying that there was a corn cob in the lady pig's drink, and I like it. I'm gonna give myself a C+ on this one. My failings were, I mean, it's okay. It's not a super funny comic, but it's kind of humorous to look at. And I did fail on the corn cob, and that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this comic, and I hope to catch you in the next one.